Yo, what's up, guys? I decided to do something a little different today. As you can, clearly tell, I'm not on my bike. I am on Stone's old bike, which, by the way, he just made a video, so go check out his channel, Stone Peters. Thanks for him to let me use his bike. I'm headed to the gas station right now, but I thought it would be a cool video to do sport adventure bikes versus sport bikes. Well, super sport, sport, same thing, right? But I thought it would be really interesting to do a difference, just say my differences, what I think about them, because I've kind of touched on it, but I've never really, mentioned it all that much. So right now I'm going to go to the gas station, but first and foremost, obviously, comfort. I am sitting on a bicycle right now. Like, my feet are right here. They're comfy. I could sit on this thing all fucking day. Literally all fucking day. You can't do that with sport. But we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about sport adventure bikes, right? In this whole class. Alright. Let me run into the gas station real quick. I will, bring the vlog back as soon as I am done getting gas. We just put gas in this thing. Now, right off the bat, like I said before I went into the gas station, is comfort, man. This thing is comfortable. I've said it in past videos. It's comfy. The seating position is phenomenal. I'm basically sitting on a bicycle. Like, literally, I'm sitting on a bicycle. Like, that's not a joke. And with this bike, with a different set of tires on it, I think this thing could go a lot of places my bike couldn't. Like, a lot of places. Because, let me tell you, on my bike, on my sport bike, I hit a patch of dirt, and I almost fucking died, dude. Like, no joke, I almost fucking died. Like, I haven't hit dirt with this thing yet, and it's got street tires on it right now. But, I would imagine it could do dirt really well. Like, really, really well. Just with a different set of tires on it. I almost stalled it in front of that guy. Another thing with this bike, man, is it's nimble. She is really light. Like, obviously she's light, right? Basically, I'm gonna do a little Stone stop there. Stone doesn't stop at stop signs, so. It's kind of a hard decision if you want a sport bike or a sport adventure bike. Personally, I would be happy with a sport adventure bike, like, honestly. These things are fun, they're really nimble, like, they're super lightweight, and they're just fun to ride, man. Like, that, like, there's no vibrations, no nothing. Whereas on my bike, if I go, fucking on the highway for a long period of time, my hands go numb because of how intense the vibration is. Like, it's intense, man. It's no joke. But with this thing, man, it's nice. Another upside about this thing, or, these bikes in general, is they don't get very, like, hot. Right? When you've got big bikes underneath your legs, those things are fucking hot, dude. Like, they are hot. Like, no joke hot. Like, the other day, yesterday, me and Stone were sitting in traffic on our sport bikes, and our bikes started running hot. Like, and there's nothing you can do about it. Right? Like, they're hot. They generate heat. Whereas this thing, man, I could go on a road trip right now on this thing. Like, I want to. Like, I want to take this old girl to the fucking mountains and just go chill, man. Like, these things are just light, fun, not heavy. Basically, the only thing sport bikes have over other bikes is speed. Like, they're fast. Like, ridiculously fast. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head back to my house and get my sport bike, and we'll kind of talk about comparisons. We'll kind of talk about comparisons of sport bikes versus this bike. One thing I forgot to mention about these bikes is you could pack so much. I almost stalled it. You can pack so much stuff onto these bikes. Like, this bike came with a whole big ass metal cooler. I think I have a picture of it. I'll put that picture up right now while I'm talking. But like, you can store so much stuff on this bike, man. Like, you could probably get some saddlebags. You could get a whole ass, like, trunk on this thing. Like, a fucking metal freezer. Like, you can just pack so much stuff onto these bikes. But now, let me get my bike and let's talk about comparisons. Alright, so now I'm on the big girl. So, right off the bat, because I don't ride that BMW much, right off the bat, is my phone falling out of my pocket? No. Right off the bat,
What are the dreams that you had?
The obvious thing in the room is the weight. Holy shit. It's heavy, right? Obviously. Get that out of the way. Next, I can already feel like my arms are like tucked. Like I am laying on top of this thing. Like laying on it, right? That other one, I was sitting on it. What's going on at that church? Food? That looks good. Yeah, I'm literally laying on this motorcycle, which is crazy. Hopefully I don't get asphalt all over my car. Yo, I'm editing this and I just realized that right here I said I hope I don't get asphalt all over my car. I don't own a car. Oops. This is new pavement. I obviously can't put loads of stuff on here. Maybe, you know, sure, I could get a tank bag. You know, I could get, you know, realistically, like that's basically it, right? Like, I can get a tank bag. I can get maybe something that goes on my seat, right? Like, maybe. It's just kind of, what are we doing here, boys? Are they both turning? I can't tell. Are they both turning? Okay, well, neither of them. Okay, well, he wasn't. I just can't believe, like, the difference that those motorcycles feel. It's the weight. I can't store anything. Listen, if you want a good daily, I highly, highly recommend, let's get this bitch low, eh? I just can't. I can't get her low. I can't go fast enough. I highly recommend a sport adventure bike. Like, no questions. Now, is this car gonna realize that they can't turn right? They're from Kansas, so. That dude, get out of the road, motherfucker. What are you doing? Yeah, I think, man, it's so hard to choose, right? Because sport bikes are big, loud, fast, and you know, they have all these things, and then sport adventures are like extremely fucking practical. Like, extremely practical. Am I gonna beat this traffic off the line? Yeah, perfect. They're just so practical that the practicality almost is like, dude, do I go for something like a sport adventure bike over this? I don't know. At the end of the day, it's your call to make, but those are my thoughts and differences. So I'm gonna head home because it's getting hot. I'm hungry. If you enjoyed this short little comparison, please leave a like. You know, I could do more comparisons in the future. But yeah, please leave a like, subscribe, comment, share with a friend, and I'll see you in the next one. Later! Bonus clip. Balloons Tower Defense is one of the best games of all time. Black Ops 2, Balloons Tower Defense, my top 2 games.